brand new television show brought to you by the creators of Stargate. That's right. Welcome to SciTrek, your sci-fi TV and movie channel.
Before we get into this video, I want to talk to you about 9chevrons.com. 9chevrons is your source for Stargate news, featuring news articles, reviews, and more. There's also a dedicated community so you can join like-minded Stargate fans and make your voice heard. So stay up to date, join the community, and join us on 9chevrons.com.
Stargate fans have a lot to look forward to this year. One thing in particular I'm looking forward to is the release of the Ark. It's been created by Devlin, the co-producer of the original Stargate movie in 1994, and Johnathan Glassner, and it actually looks really good. On screen now, you'll be able to see the trailer that is playing for the Ark, and I'm going to leave a link in the description so you can actually watch this trailer in full. But this is a TV show that looks and feels very much like how Stargate Universe probably should have been. I said it before. Stargate Universe was way ahead of its time. It came off the back of Stargate SG-1 and Stargate Atlantis, and it just wasn't received as well as it maybe should have been when it first came out. It was a lot darker, it was a lot grittier, and it was one cohesive story rather than the episodic format that we've been used to. Stargate Universe was definitely ahead of its time, at least in my opinion, and I've said this so many times on this channel. The Ark is very, very similar, at least in premise, because it looks like it's going to be a TV show centered around a spaceship that the crew are not actually meant to be in. That's not entirely true, actually. The Ark looks like it's a colony ship sent out so they can colonize a different planet, and it's made up mainly of like the best engineers and the best scientists that the Earth has to offer, and they've sent them out to colonize a new planet, but something happens which means they're no longer on course. They have to stop the ship and they have to survive in the situation they're in. So it's kind of like Stargate Universe, but it's kind of its own thing at the same time. Now, obviously, it's not trying to be Stargate. It's not trying to be what Stargate Universe wanted to be. It is its own show, but I'm just drawing comparisons because we talk about Stargate a lot, and it's one of those television shows that if something else comes out, I know personally, if it's a science fiction show, I'm going to compare it to Stargate. Is it as good as my favorite television show? The fact that this show has been created by Devlin, the guy who actually co-wrote the original Stargate movie in 1994, and Johnathan Glassner, who worked on Stargate SG-1, it gives me so much hope for this show. Two people who have worked on the best franchise I've ever watched in my entire life are going to be making this show, or they've already made it. It's already coming out. It's coming out in about 2 weeks. I've got so much hope for it. See, I love science fiction where it's kind of grounded in reality, and this looks like it might just be that. It's set in the not too distant future, maybe a couple of 100 years perhaps, and we've sent out a colony ship. We're gonna colonize another planet, and something goes wrong during that mission, and you have to fight to survive. And that's the kind of science fiction I like. People put in an impossible situation. How do they adapt to that situation, and how do they survive? That's the entire reason I love Stargate Universe. It was very different to SG-1 and Atlantis, but in such a good way. There are a lot of people who didn't like Stargate Universe, and that's completely understandable. But I would say give the Ark a chance, because it might actually be that television show. It might just be the next big thing. It might be. It might not be. We don't know. We've not seen it. But it looks like it has a really good concept, and it looks like it might actually be good. The show is going to be premiering on the Sci-Fi channel, and it's going to come out on February the 1st, 2023. As I said before, I'm going to leave a link in the description to the trailer for the Ark. Go and watch it. Come back to this video after you've watched it and tell me what you think. Are you excited for this television show? Do you think the parallels that I've drawn from SGU and the Ark ring true to you, or am I just talking a load of waffle? Are you excited for this television show? That's something that I really want to know, because when it comes out, I'm going to very, very likely be reviewing the first episode. So my excitement right now for it might change when the first episode comes out, because it might end up being like really, really crap and no one likes it. and it's actually awful. But at the minute, I'm looking at it and I'm really hopeful because it's created by the guys who created Stargate, or at least, you know, the two portions of it. You've got the movie and then you've got SG-1. So they created or helped create the franchise that we know and love. So this could be the thing. This could be the thing. I don't know. Let me know in the comment section down below what you think. And whilst you're down there, hit subscribe and press the bell notification so you don't miss a single video. Also, consider becoming a fully fledged SciTrekker by hitting the join button down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next week.